president for some reason. He's been called co-president by some in Trump world. And today, multiple outlets are reporting the Israeli president, Isaac Herzog, recently called Elon Musk in hopes of getting the incoming U.S. administration to reopen talks for the release of hostages in Gaza. You would think that's the sitting president's job, Joe Biden, who's still president of the United States for another month and a half, or if not him, then the incoming president's job, Donald Trump, who was duly elected. Shouldn't be the job of his top campaign donor that no one elected.
A stark warning came from Elon Musk. He tweeted, "Singapore and other countries are going extinct."
Elon Musk revealing a second patient has been implanted with Neuralink, an experimental brain-computer interface that allows patients to control technology with their mind.
Elon Musk is promising superhuman abilities after revealing a brain chip has been implanted in a second patient. It's part of a clinical trial for the technology called Neuralink. If all goes well, Musk says he expects the company to implant 8 more patients with the device by the end of the year.
What do you make of this figure that we have never really had in the time that I've covered American politics? The richest man in the world with no public role officially, no accountability, not Senate confirmed or anything, running a kind of off-the-book operation in the name of the president he spent $250 million to elect, who has a million conflicts and seems to be like sort of calling the shots. The world's richest man, Elon Musk, spent yesterday on Capitol Hill being celebrated by Republicans who gave off the vibe that Musk's budget-slashing, workforce-purging agenda is their agenda. It's going to be the agenda of the new Congress. He walked around Capitol Hill, frankly, like he owned
going
the
extinct. That was Tesla CEO Elon Musk's big tweet on Thursday. The comment was a response to a post about Singapore's baby crisis. And it's not just Singapore. Musk thinks a lot of countries will go extinct. He has not named them. But earlier this week, South Korea made headlines for the same reasons, on being the first country to disappear from Earth. The headlines itself may sound alarming, but the reason is very simple. The dropping fertility rate across the globe. The ideal fertility rate required to sustain a population is 2.1. In some countries, it has dropped below 1, and that has sparked concerns.
So while Musk is basically running the presidential transition, where exactly is the president-elect, the oldest man ever elected in the history of the Republic? It was clear on the campaign trail Trump has lost a step or two, and that makes sense. He's, almost 80. Since then, he's mostly hung out and golfed at Mar-a-Lago. He did finally get out of the house yesterday for a very important event to receive an honorary Patriot of the Year award on Fox Nation. Maybe Trump doesn't have the actual energy to do the job. Maybe letting Elon Musk basically conduct diplomacy, talk to Hill lawmakers while Trump collects awards from his fans is the division of labor that Trump can handle.
Singapore's fertility rate has been declining for some time now. But in 2023, it fell to a historic low of 0.97. This refers to the number of children a woman is expected to have in her lifetime, and it has left the city-state alarmed. So Singapore did what all governments do. It tried to throw money at the problem. But even that did not help. Singapore's baby crisis is because of a couple of reasons. The cost of living crisis, the expenses of raising a baby, and the difficulties managing work and family commitment. Just offering parental leaves or cash incentives doesn't make them go away, and it's the same situation in many countries across the globe. Like South Korea. Earlier this week, it made headlines on how it could be the first country to disappear, but Beijing too is dealing with falling birth rates, and this isn't just a developed country problem. In 2023, Brazil showed the slowest population growth on record. So this is truly a global problem. In 1950, the average woman had 5 children. Today, that number is just over 2, and in many developed nations, it's far below that. For a population to hold steady, the number should be 2.1. So, what's driving this global phenomenon? The reasons are complex and intertwined, and this is an economic catastrophe. Fewer people mean fewer workers, fewer consumers, fewer taxpayers. National economies are built on demographic momentum, and that momentum is grinding to a halt. The cost of an aging population will be astronomical. Healthcare systems will buckle, pension funds will collapse, economic growth will stagnate.
Check this out.
What happened?
Nothing. They want to open.
I can do the idea to unlock it.
This all leads to the mark of the beast, bro. Check this out. This is all psychological programming, preparing you to take the mark. Look what he has to do.
Face down, baby. Okay, that's right. Scan it again. No, va a tocar el bearing, o sea, ni scan ID. Okay, this is my first time ever doing this. Select what door you want. Oh my god. 6. Door number 6. Oh, you win $1,000. On my door. Now I can open it.
You won't be able to buy or sell.
This is Caper Cart, an AI-powered smart shopping cart that hopes to solve a familiar grocery store headache, self-checkout.
Please put an item in the bagging area. Like, that's something we don't want here at all.
Instead of scanning items at one of these, Caper's technology lets you check out items in your cart. No need to fumble around looking for barcodes. Caper claims that multiple smart sensors and cameras can automatically detect barcodes as items go in or out of your cart. It can even weigh produce.
Our core focus when building this product was to make sure that none of those extremely annoying pain points that you see with self-checkout present themselves on the Caper Cart.
Okay, but what if I decide that's actually not the one I want? Take it out. Oh, it just automatically took it out. That was good.
I had to take a little more care with a couple of items.
Oh, that wasn't good enough.
But for the most part, product scanning was seamless. The cart even caught my tissue box toss.
Oh, got that.
Caper claims their carts don't just save you time, but money as well. The carts are free to use, and the display shows a running total of your items to help keep you on budget.
4 items, and we're already at $14.35.
It surfaces coupons for items you've added to your cart, and even recommends products on sale nearby.
We can get a coupon for ginger ale. It tells me it's on aisle 14.
Location-based recommendations are just one of these features Caper Cart gained after being acquired by Instacart in 2021.
The sophistication that Instacart has been building around AI and product recommendations, we get to leverage all of that in the in-store experience. We want to really personalize the experience based off of where you are in the store, what you have in your basket, how you shopped in the past, to really recommend things that cater really well to your diet or your family's shopping patterns.
As my cart continued to serve me coupons and ads, I couldn't help but feel like it was encouraging me to buy more.
The pitch to stores is customers are going to buy more. The pitch to customers is you're going to save money.
Sure.
How do you square those two things?
So if you think about a customer that goes in to shop on a budget, they're typically spending a lot less than they want to because they don't want to go to the front of the store and then end up, going over their budget. So by having things like running totals, we see customers actually shop to their budget. They end up buying like 1 or 2 more items, but the cost of those items actually comes down because we're able to present all these savings for them.
Here at ShopRite, managers told us that thanks to personalized coupons, Caper Carts are filled with more items than regular carts on average.
Caper Cart really sets us apart to some of our competing retailers who don't offer them. And so we might have now become the preferred shopping store of choice.
When it's time to leave, checkout is simple. Scan a single barcode at a register and pay.
We saved money. I don't know if we saved time today, but...
Gates is now the largest owner of farmland in the United States.
Yeah.
We looked at that up once. There was some sort of dispute about that, but then we looked at it, said he was.
He wants
right?
to be.
He
owns a lot.
He owns a shitload.
The Gates Foundation is one of the major sponsors of this study that I was just talking about.
So it's fuckery. But the thing is, he keeps saying that we've got to eat less meat and, we've got to cut our consumption of meat out to be healtly and that we're going to get used to these meat alternatives. When a guy like that says that, I'm like, are you making money because of this? Like, why are you saying that? And by the way, you look like because if you're eating those plant-based burgers or whatever the you're doing, like, you're obese. Like, a guy like that telling people about he's got these breasts and this gut, and I'm like, this is crazy. You're one of the richest guys on earth. You have access to the best nutrients, the best. You could have an amazing trainer. You could be in phenomenal shape, and you're giving out public health advice.